Hello everyone and welcome to the series of lectures in Python programming language offered by Undergrad Academy. So today we will look at loops in Python. So let's have a look at our today's agenda. We'll first of all look at what are loops in Python, the types of loops in Python, the for loop in Python and example code for loop, and we will try them out in our PyCharm later. So first of all, let's say what are loops in Python. A loop in a computer program is an instruction that repeats until a specified condition is reached. Like, let's suppose if you are listening to a music and you want to repeat it multiple times, so then you will apply the loop there. A computer programmer who needs to use the same lines of code many times in a program can use a loop to save time. And these are the types of loops. There are two types of loops in Python. There is a for loop and the while loop. So let's have a look at the for loop in Python. A for loop is used for iterating over a sequence that is either a list, a tuple, a dictionary, a set, or a string. With the for loop, we can execute a set of statements once for each item in a list, tuple, etc. So this is the syntax, basic syntax for the for loop in Python. First of all, I have the for here. We'll pass the value in it, like I, j, k, anything in it, in the sequence, and then we will run multiple statements. And there is an example of for loop that is for x in range 10. Here I have used a function that is range. We will discuss it later, and it will print hello world. So here I am saying the value here is x and the sequence here is the range 10. So it will run this hello world 10 times. So I have said that range 10, so it means that it will run the loop less than 10, means from 0 to 9, but 10 times obviously. So here is a block diagram for the for loop. It will check for the condition if it is the last item in the sequence. If it is not the last item in the sequence, it will run the body of the loop unless and until the last item is reached. If the last item is true, then it will exit the loop. So let's have a look at the for loop in our PyCharm. So here I have opened my PyCharm and I have declared here for x in range 10 print Undergrad Academy. So to loop through a set of code in a specified number of times, we use the range function. Okay, the range function returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0 by default and incrementing by 1 by default and adds at a specified number. So let's run this. So I've got this Undergrad Academy 10 times. If you count it, it will be 10 times. So here I have declared for x in range 10, print x. So it will print the numbers here from 1 to 10. So here I have got the output from 0 to 9. But what if I want to print these numbers from a specified initial point to a specified ending point? Then I will use this type of for loop, where I have declared that it will start the loop from 2 and it will end the loop at 6. It means that it will print the numbers starting from 2 and ending at 6. Obviously it will not include the 6. So I have got this 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I can also change the increment as it increments by 1 by default. If I want to increment it by 2, I will add a 2 here. Let's run this. So here I've got this 2, 4. It will increment it by 2. So let's remove this. So here I have declared a vehicle list, that is cars, motorbikes, buses, helicopters, airplanes and bicycles. I can pass this vehicle list into the for loop. For I in vehicle list, print I. So it will print all these elements inside this vehicle list. So I've got all the elements present in this vehicle list. If I want to convert this vehicle list into a set, I can pass it into this set function. Like it happens a lot of time that we want to remove the same elements from a list, so we pass it into a set. So let's suppose that if I will change it to, like, if I declare buses twice and if I will convert it into a set, so it will remove the multiple occurrences. It will just print this bus one time. So I have passed it into this vehicle set and I've converted this vehicle list into the set by passing it into this set function, and I pass this vehicle set into a for loop. Let's run this. So I've got the output and see that buses is not repeated. So if you want to remove the multiple occurrences into a list, you will first convert that list into a set, and then you can convert that set back to a list if you want it into a list form. So here I have declared another complex example. I have declared a list one, that is Ford, Mustang, Audi, Toyota, Honda and Ferrari, and I'm passing it into the for loop, and if I'm checking if the value is Audi, it will print this one is Audi, and if it is not Audi, it will print not Audi. Let's run this. So here I've got not Audi for both Ford and Mustang, and I've got this one is Audi for this Audi, and I've got not Audi for Toyota, Honda, Ferrari. If I want to break it, if I found that this one is Audi and I want to break the loop, I will say break. So here I've got this. I haven't got not Audi for Toyota, Honda and Ferrari. I have an example for the nested loops. I have declared ADJ, that is red, big and tasty, and I have another list that is fruits, apple, banana and cherry. I'm passing it into a for loop for x in ADJ and for y in fruits, print x comma y. So here when it runs the loop for x in ADJ, it will have the value red. Okay, it will have the value red, and then it will come to this line. It will say that for y in fruit, it will have the value apple. So it will print x comma y, that is red, because the value of x right now is red, and y is apple, so it will print red apple. After that it will print red banana. After that it will print red cherry. And as soon as this fruit list is over, this loop, it will come out of this loop. It will go back to this loop and it will change the value of this red to big. It will then say big apple, big banana, big cherry, and after that tasty apple, tasty banana and tasty cherry. Let's run this. So I have got red apple, red banana, red cherry, big apple, big banana, big cherry, tasty apple, tasty banana and tasty cherry. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching us. Please take up some time to subscribe to our channel, kindly like the video and share with your friends, and comment your queries in the comment section below. Goodbye, see you soon.